Welcome to the Passport Soccer 2025 CONCACAF Gold Cup Preview, Group D. Let's get started. The United States enter their 22nd Gold Cup as the second most successful team in tournament history behind rivals Mexico. The United States has hosted or co-hosted every edition of the tournament since it became the Gold Cup in 1991. The United States is the most populous nation competing at the Gold Cup with 341 million inhabitants. To say the start to life under Mauricio Pochettino has been disappointing might be an understatement, but it's becoming an all too familiar story for the United States as the last two tournaments, both on home soil, were marred by poor results and early exits, leading to major questions heading into the Gold Cup. The United States has had huge success at the Gold Cup, but this could be the most important edition for them in a long time, as it's the last competitive fixtures the United States will play before co-hosting the World Cup next summer. They will have to deal with the absence of several key players due to the conflicting Club World Cup, as well as players opting out of the tournament, including starman Christian Pulisic, who surprisingly asked not to be included this summer to rest after his club season. Expect Pochettino to field as strong of a team as possible as he is running out of time to figure out his best lineup before next summer, and these absences will leave space for others to take their opportunity. The United States were drawn against Jamaica in the Nations League quarterfinals for a chance to qualify for the Gold Cup. A crucial 1-0 win away from home set the table for a 4-2 win at home in the reverse fixture, sending the United States through 5-2 on aggregate. The arrival of Mauricio Pochettino was met with plenty of fanfare as he has coached some huge club teams in Europe. This, however, is his first national team job. The results to start his reign have not been ideal, and questions are starting to be asked about his commitment to the job. This Gold Cup is massive for Pochettino to work to gain momentum heading into next summer's World Cup. With so many key players missing, figuring out how Pochettino will line up becomes a little more challenging. Matt Turner is likely to start in goal, and veteran Tim Ream could line up next to Crystal Palace's Chris Richards at center back. Tyler Adams is expected to captain the side and will be one of the first names on the team sheet for Pochettino. Diego Luna of Real Salt Lake impressed during the Nations League finals and could be handed a start in attack. Malik Tillman is coming off an impressive campaign for PSV Eindhoven, and injuries in attack could mean Haji Wright gets the chance to lead the line. The United States opened the tournament against Trinidad and Tobago in San Jose before traveling to Texas for the remaining two group stage fixtures against Saudi Arabia and Haiti. Haiti will be competing in their 17th Gold Cup. The Haitians were crowned champions of the 1973 CONCACAF Championship, which Haiti hosted in their capital, Port-au-Prince. The Caribbean nation has a population of 11.5 million, and its national team is referred to as Les Grenadiers. It's well documented the struggles the nation of Haiti has endured over the last few years, which will surely be on the minds of the players as they take the pitch to represent their country. Though football can't solve all problems, it can be a beacon of hope for a nation, as we saw in 2019 when Haiti made a run to the semifinals, famously coming back from 2-0 down against Canada in the quarters. This sparked huge celebrations throughout Haiti and within Haitian communities around the world. The 2025 edition of Les Grenadiers will look to give the people of Haiti something to cheer about, and they certainly have the talent to make waves. Haiti went unbeaten in the year 2024 and started off 2025 with an impressive friendly win against Azerbaijan. Haiti qualified for the Gold Cup via winning their Nations League B group in convincing fashion, winning 6 out of 6 matches and only conceding 5 goals in the process. Haiti are led by French coach Sébastien Mignet, who joined Haiti in 2024 after working with the Cameroon national team as an assistant coach. Mignet has been in charge of 3 other national teams, including Republic of Congo, Kenya, and Equatorial Guinea. Expect Haiti to line up in a 4-4-2 formation. Captain Johnny Placide is expected to start in net. Veteran Ricardo Ade should line up next to Jean-Kevin Duverne at center back. 2 of the 4 in midfield play club football in the United States, including winner Fafa Picault of Inter Miami. And the 2 up top are the reason Mignet opts for a 4-4-2, 2 skilled, powerful strikers in Duckins Nazan and Franzi Pirot, who will cause any defense they come up against issues. Nazan is Haiti's all-time top goal scorer with 39. Haiti opened their Gold Cup campaign against invited guest Saudi Arabia in San Diego before traveling to Texas to take on Trinidad and Tobago. Haiti will close out group play against hosts United States. Trinidad and Tobago will be competing in their 19th Gold Cup, with their best finish coming in 1973 when they lost in the final to current group rivals Haiti. The Caribbean nation has a population of 1.6 million and its capital is Port of Spain. The Trinidad national team is known as the Soca Warriors, referencing soca music which originated in Trinidad and Tobago. The glory days of the 2006 World Cup, which Trinidad and Tobago took part in, seem a very distant memory, as Trinidad and Tobago have struggled to come close to those heights again. Trinidad and Tobago have failed to advance past the group stage in a Gold Cup in a decade, their last coming in 2015. The appointment of national team legend Dwight York in 2024 was seen as both exciting and a potential gamble, as the former striker had very little coaching experience. But York has guided his home nation to the Gold Cup and will hope to be an influential figure in helping Trinidad and Tobago reach the heights his generation were able to. Trinidad and Tobago were drawn against Cuba in the Gold Cup qualifiers. A massive 2-1 win away from home in Cuba was followed up by a 4-0 thumping at home. Impressive displays in the first two competitive fixtures in charge for Dwight York. Dwight York is considered by many to be the greatest player ever produced by Trinidad and Tobago. He will look to cement his legend status further as a coach, and nothing would do that more than a deep run in the Gold Cup and qualification for the upcoming World Cup. Expect Dwight York to line Trinidad and Tobago up in a 5-3-2 formation. Denzel Smith seems to have won the number 1 spot in goal. Kevin Molino is expected to play in a number 10 role and provide creativity. Starman Levi Garcia is expected to start up top, while the versatile Jovan Jones, who can line up in several positions, could join him. There are plenty of family connections in the squad, as Jovan Jones and Alvin Jones are brother, and Isaiah Garcia and Levi Garcia are cousins. Trinidad and Tobago have a difficult opening to the Gold Cup, going up against hosts and one of the favorites, United States in California. They then travel to Texas to play Haiti and close out group play Nevada against Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia will be competing in their first ever CONCACAF Gold Cup. Saudi Arabia are part of the Asian Football Confederation and are invited guests for the 2025 and 2027 editions of the Gold Cup. The Gulf nation has a population of 32.2 million and its capital and largest city is Riyadh. The Saudi national team are nicknamed the Arabian Falcons. Saudi Arabia have established themselves as a strong force in the Asian Football Confederation. They have qualified for 3 of the last 5 World Cups and are 3-time champions of the AFC Asian Cup, though their last triumph came nearly 30 years ago in 1996. Saudi Arabia are expected to bring a close to full-strength squad to the tournament, but will be missing some star names, including Salim Al-Dawsari, who scored the famous goal against Argentina at World Cup 2022. Saudi Arabia will hope for a deep run of the Gold Cup and will be using this tournament as a test run for what they hope will be returned to the United States for the World Cup next summer. Expect a technical, exciting team, one that can impress at the Gold Cup, similar to Qatar when they were invited for the 2021 and 2023 Gold Cups. Saudi Arabia are invited guests to the 2025 and 2027 tournaments, so they did not have to partake in a qualification process. Hervé Renard is back for his second stint in charge of Saudi Arabia. His first stint saw the Arabian Falcons famously defeat Argentina in the group stage of the 2022 World Cup. Renard is no stranger to continental tournament success, having won the Africa Cup of Nations twice with Zambia and Ivory Coast. With a few big names missing, it's a chance for a few Saudi players to impress Hervé Renard. Saud Abdulhamid is one of the bigger names in the squad, as the right back plays for Roma in Serie A. Plenty of young talent in the midfield and attack, including Faisal Al-Ghamdi, who's expected to anchor the midfield, and Marwan Al-Sahafi, who had an impressive loan spell at Belgian side Beerschot this past season. Saudi Arabia will play their first ever Gold Cup match against Haiti in San Diego, before playing the host United States in Texas. The Arabian Falcons will close out group stage play against Trinidad and Tobago in Nevada. Thanks for watching. Let me know which 2 nations out of Group D you think will advance to the knockout rounds.